change with. We need to look into what some of the larger electronics and technological companies are researching and see if we can kind of foreshadow or see what's coming down the road so that we too can make those changes. Our social and cultural environment. We live in a place that is not grand right now. It's not a major metropolitan area. However, we need to keep in touch with those roots, but we have to focus on the business environment. We have to focus on the New York Cities and the San Franciscos and the Los Angeles and Japan and countries like that. We need to focus on the business community because that's going to be our primary source, but we can't lose touch with our hometown values, because when we do that, we're alienating some of the people that have helped get us to where we are today. So I want to make sure that we do not lose those. We need to make sure that we are looking at the demographic of the area we're located, because in those slow times, when the stock market's slow and when the industry is taking a hit from taxes and things of that nature, or when the quarter is ending, it's going to be those local people and that local demographic that's going to continue to keep the lights on and to help support this project so that it can move forward and be a success. In our SWOT analysis, we identified several strengths and weaknesses, also some opportunities for growth and some threats that we need to address up front so that when they come to us, maybe we can have them taken care of, or maybe we can be able to address them early enough that they don't become weaknesses of ours. Strengths include our seating capacity and our geographical location, and our weaknesses is our proximity to the airport. But that there opens up another door for us. We can build relationships with other vendors and other facilities in our area. We can offer a commuting service as far as a bus or a van to take people back and forth to the airport. So it is a weakness, but it's also an opportunity. Other threats include inflation or the weather. These are things that we can't change and we can't necessarily foretell right now. Weather has a big impact on construction, and it can cause our construction budget to go way out of whack and cost us a lot more money than we had initially intended. So these are things we need to take into consideration today as we move forward, and as we go through this packet, we need to put our eye on these things, the macro environment, the things that are out there that we need to keep in mind as we move forward. But we don't need to focus on so much that we lose sight of our goals. And our goal is to market Far Horizon to the business community as well as our local community. And we need to market it in such a way that it's going to be a profitable enterprise and that it's going to be a vital part of the community, that we're going to grow to a point that the community is somewhat dependent on us, bringing in tourism, bringing in the businessman, bringing in some of the business that wasn't here before. And as such, we'll have an opportunity to grow our relationship with other vendors and other businesses in our area. Our sales volume, we intend that the projected sales over the next 5 years will increase at a rate of 18 to 20%. If you look at the chart in your handout on page 8, you'll see that as it goes by the year 2010, we're looking to have the convention center yearly sales at near $1 million. Currently, there isn't a convention center. Restaurant sales, we also hope to gain up around $500,000. So you're looking at growth from less than or right at $200,000 in 2006 to $1.5 million by the year 2010. And we believe that's very possible. But it's going to take the planning of this board and the planning of these executives working with us to put in place this marketing plan so that we can move forward and make this a success. We intend to grow the market share by over 50% in the coming years. Every year we want to take a little more and a little more of our target market, which we've already mentioned is the businesses and the conventions and the trade shows which these businesses uphold. Profits are projected to increase approximately 2,000% the year following completion of the convention center. So you can see the hotel and convention center is a vital part to this whole Far Horizons project. We're talking increases of profits, not sales. We're talking profits. The bottom line here of 2,000% the year following completion of the convention center. Goals for Far Horizon is to be the premier choice for meetings and social gatherings in the coming years. Within 2 years, Far Horizon will be the first choice where local businesses can hold large group meetings. We would also like to attract the attention of the Better Business Bureau. We would like to attract the attention